Hey guys, I'm Izdaisho here playing some Magic, and today we're going to be doing Enduranked episode 9, and we're playing some Flame Break. This is one of my favorite decks in the game. I think I'm going to keep this one even though I've only got 2 lands. If I get to a third, then I can play a Flame Break, which should help me, and I also have a Searing Spear and a Disintegrate, which I can use for 1 if I need to, but he's on the play, so I probably won't even have to. And he's also playing Dimir, looks like, or Dracomancer, but probably Dimir, I think. Hey, there's a Final Fortune. Still haven't tested this deck enough to figure out if Final Fortune is really good, really bad, or somewhere in the middle. It's probably going to be somewhere in the middle since it can't be insanely powerful. Let's see. He makes... Okay, he's just going to Treasure Hunt. Oh, he got 3 cards off it. Well, he has to discard one of them. Alright, but he's got a Chittering Rats, which is going to be really annoying because I need to be drawing lands, not drawing the same spells in my hand over and over again. Alright, there we go. That was a good draw. So, am I gonna Searing Spear him in the face? Probably. Because I don't really care about that Chittering Rats that he's gonna play. I can just Flame Break it away later. Does he really not have a third land? No, he has a third land. I saw that. He discarded a Lobotomy. Alright, works for me. Yeah, so there's the Chittering Rats. We can just put the Final Fortune on the top of our library. I have to make sure not to cast it by accident in response. That would be the worst. And, yeah, let's just Searing Spear him in the face. Well, I guess that's kind of useless, since I'm not going to be using that mana next turn anyway. So I'm not casting Flame Break, so I could have just waited and seen if he had a play that actually made me want to Searing Spear something. Man, I remember the days when we had 4 of these in the deck. And they gave a Lightning Bolt in the end too, didn't they? That was nice. If he does another Chittering Rats, then I'll probably just Flame Break. There's an Archaeomancer, and he's going to go get back Lobotomy? Or maybe just Treasure Hunt. I think I'll probably Flame Break next turn if I don't have anything. Yep, Lobotomy. Alright, I don't have anything in my hand that I particularly am going to miss, so that's not so bad. And I get to draw a card this turn, which is nice. I hope he doesn't have like a Beacon of Unrest, that would be annoying. But, I mean, he could just as easily have Evil Twin or Doomsday Spectre or something like that. Man, if I... oh, wait, I can Reverberate his Lobotomy. Is that worth it? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just Flame Break here. But I probably should not have kept this hand, because this deck really needs to draw into a decent amount of lands if it wants to win. And I only started with 2. I didn't know what deck I'd be playing against, but... so if I were him, I'd probably take out Disintegrate or Chandra's Outrage. Okay, he's not even going to cast it. He's just going to cast Morai. So hopefully I'll draw a land here. No. That sucks. So now I'm going to get hit for 4 by that thing. There's nothing I can really do about it. I guess I could have Flamed him for 3. Because he's close to dying. Yeah, I probably should have Flamed him for 3. Then the next turn, so now he'd be at 10. Dire Undercurrents. That's bad. This makes me discard cards. Yeah. Alright, so, should have Flamed him for 3 last turn, but hopefully we'll... Nah, that's bad. Okay, well, could be worse. We might actually just be able to win in a couple of turns, just because of Final Fortune. Yeah. Really depends on what he drops here. Like, he still has that Lobotomy in hand. Alright, that's a Dimir Guildmage, which means that I'm going to have to discard something. I'm just going to drop Inferno Titan. And he gets to draw a card, which is kind of unfortunate. And he might have another creature to play or something like that. We're probably just going to drop Reverberate at this point with the next thing he makes me drop, because I really need to get this Chandra's Outrage out there. If I do it, I'll do it Mental Vapors. Well, that's bad. Alright, so I'm going to have to drop 2 cards now. So it's definitely going to be a Reverberate. And, I mean, he has no reason to not attack again. And I don't really want to chump block. I'd rather lose Disintegrate. And I just have to kind of hope that I draw a land next turn. Otherwise, I'm going to lose for sure. But if I do draw a land, then there's a good chance that I'll win, I think. Even after discarding 3 cards this turn. Alright, so now I can just Chandra's Outrage this thing. I know that I can get the extra damage by waiting a turn, but I can get an extra 3 by doing it now. So, and then I can just kill him with Flames of the Firebrand, or I can Final Fortune just to get an extra draw out of it. I guess if he plays 2 black creatures, then that would be bad, or if he has a removal spell for this thing. But alright, so he does have a removal spell, which means that the game is not over, unfortunately. And he's got a blue creature. So if I draw a land, I could just Final Fortune and hope to hit some. Oh no, yeah, he's got a blue creature which will let him draw, and he's getting back. Alright, wait, no, he can't get back Morai. Last Gasp. He's still got that Lobotomy in hand. I keep forgetting about that. I guess if I draw something here... Right, there's the land. Alright, so we're just gonna Flames him. And then at the end of his turn, I can Final Fortune, and then I'll have basically 2 turns to draw something that will let me win this game. Hopefully he'll cast like Lobotomy or something like that, just to spend all of his mana. And I mean, there's a lot of things that'll help me out here, so yeah. I have to do this in response, otherwise he gets to make me discard a card. So, we're gonna hope that that was good enough. Definitely might not be, but there are a lot of cards that could help me out here. Sulfuric Vortex wouldn't work, Seismic Assault wouldn't work. Okay, so there's a lot of cards that wouldn't help me out here, but there are also some that would. Man, he's got so much card advantage this game. I still don't think that this card is very good, but it's definitely working out for him here. I don't have anything in hand, and I don't have anything on the board, so he can't like Time Ebb me or Chittering Rats me or anything, so that's good. But is this a must trigger? No, it's a you may. Okay. Just curious, because if I had like a card in hand, then it depends. He should be able to choose his triggers, but Chittering Rat's trigger might go on the stack last, and then it would, or on the stack first, and this thing would resolve first, and then that would mean that I would have to discard the card before he would be able to Chittering Rats me, which wouldn't be ideal for him. Alright, so turn number 1, we got a Flame Slash. Not very good. So now we're down to 1 draw here, and hopefully it'll be something good. What? Oh man, I only get 1 turn because of the way the card is worded. That is unfortunate. Take an extra turn after this one. I really want to see how that card is worded. I'm gonna look it up right now. Final Fortune. I think they did it correctly. Take an extra turn after this one. At the beginning of that turn's end step, you lose the game. So if you end up skipping the extra turn that is gained, you know. Okay, so so basically what happened is, so I played it on his turn. So after this one, aka after his turn, I get to take an extra turn. Yeah, I'm really not even sure how that was, but Yeah, that didn't work out at all. I thought that you could do that. I thought that you could take an extra, or just tack an extra turn on. But man, if you can't even do it on his turn, then I don't see why I would play. I don't even see why I would play that card. But that really sucks, because I think Firewave is actually one of the better decks, and I ended up losing. But my opponent was playing Dimir, which is actually a pretty good deck. And as much as people think that it's bad, it's actually pretty good, and it's one of the more reliably good decks. But the thing is, like, this deck, Firewave can so easily beat like the mono white deck. If Searing Spear would have been able to kill his champion, even if he had gone Champion of the Parish to gather the townsfolk. So I don't know. I mean, I think I could. And then I also had the Flame Break. Man, this hand would have been so good for beating that stupid mono white deck. But anyway, 2 in a row we lost, which really sucks, because I thought the Firewave was going to go pretty far. But apparently the only deck that I can win with is Illusion. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway, and have a nice day. Bye.